What does it feel like to find something that you thought was worthless and make it into a hidden gem?
Who told you it was down here? Come along if you wanted a peek. I've seen your face around here. Come along, tell me under the table, what do you see? Welcome to the playground, follow me. Tell me your nightmares and fantasies. Sink into the wasteland underneath. Stay for the night, I'll sell you a dream. Welcome to the playground.
The 121B. When it first came out, people weren't very interested into the new Chinese Tier 10 medium, but as Wargaming buffed it a while ago, people started to realize the true potential that this tank holds. Most tanks in the game have a special gameplay that goes behind them, either very strong turret armor or a really good DPM. But this tank has something special. This tank has good heat shell velocity. Now, most people wouldn't think that having good shell velocity is a really big thing, but in reality, it could completely change the way the tank is played. Here, in this experiment, we put a 121B firing heat next to a 121. The 121B's heat has almost 1200 meters of shell velocity, which completely dominates over the 121's heat. This means that with 350 millimeters of penetration, it can easily go right through the front of a 279E. This can completely change the way that this tank is played in different situations compared to other Tier 10 medium tanks. And that's the reason why the 121B is truly a hidden gem. Now, enough about the stats. Let's see the real gameplay.
Bitch dance and throw that ass up, blood so big I can roll your ass up, drop it. I got my bags up, got big bags, you need your race up, do it. Go stupid, ass on fat, but the waist on moving. Got 3 racks, just spent on shoes and what you want, bitch. I ain't like you, bitch dance.
Her face is an 8, but her ass 10. He wants a picture, but he told his girl to ask me. Leather pants got me feeling like a bad bitch.
No. We just talked about this. I either play good or I play entertaining. And everyone's like, just play good. We've made the decision already.
Bands on his raincoat, always off of it, forever locking in. I'm going hard again, your boyfriend clocking in. Black and white chick mixed like Dalmatian. My mama said I spend way too much on it. God, 15 bitches in the crib, so I really can't tell nobody. I've been on the road, I don't smoke, I don't motherfucking bro. Pick a pound down like Bob Marley. Yeah, I've been doing shows. If he keeps on asking for a feature, I'ma keep on saying, probably. Bitch, we on go, ain't pulling up to no function, but the song got hoes dancing at the party.
Bitch dance and throw that ass up, blood so big I can roll your ass up, drop it. I got my bags up, got big bags, you need your race up, do it. Go stupid, ass on fat, but the waist on moving. Got 3 racks, just spent on shoes and what you want, bitch. I ain't like you, bitch dance.
Oh, hey, first mark on this tank. Nice.
As day 1 comes to a close, we get the first mark of excellence in under 40 battles. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm hoping that the next day we can get to the second mark in under 80. As day 2 started off, I had a really good session where I was averaging between 4,000 and 5,000 damage a game minimum. The entire time was extremely relaxing and nothing too eventful other than me just playing good happened. I had a great time with chat and I was feeling pretty good. As every game went on, I got a little bit more and more confident, but didn't really affect me too much. I was feeling nice, playing nice, and it was just a relaxing day. These type of games are really good for when you're 3 marking because you don't really feel too much stress and you just feel like the damage is coming right to you. Hey you. Come over here a little bit. A little bit closer. Come on. Yeah, there you go. During my 121B3 mark, I also played one game in my 907, which was an absolute insane game. I told my chat that if I get enough likes on this video, I'll go make a video about me 3-marking the 907. If you enjoyed this video right now, and you want to see more content like this, be free to drop a like and share this with a friend, because it helps me out, and I don't make money in on these videos, so it really does support the channel a lot. And if you want to see live content, check out my Twitch at orangeoman.tv. The next day, I booted up the stream and immediately started playing the 121B. We had amazing games throughout the entire day, and I was feeling really confident. I was playing good, hitting my shots, and matchmaking was completely on my side almost the entire night, which is pretty rare. In one stream, I went from 75% all the way to 85%, which was amazingly good. I had this huge game on Serene Coast where the entire team did not push into the C1 corner, and I was able to farm like crazy. These games aren't very common, but when they do happen, oh, they're insanely good. At this point, I was feeling pretty tired, but I was still doing good. My mark was going up, and I could still get some good games in, but I really just wanted to finish this mark as quickly as possible. On this game on Malinovka, I immediately push hill and get a few shots off, but start to realize that my team isn't going to be winning this hill anytime soon. I see that my base is being weak and open, and I do something that most players don't really do very often. I fall back to a more defensive position. It sounds very simple when you say it out loud, but a lot of people don't really apply this in practice. You need to know when to go back to a safer position in order to do more damage, and because I did, I was able to get 10k combined this game, which helped me so much on getting my mark to go up. I finally got out of that stuck rut where I was stuck at around 89%, and I could finally go up a little bit more, which felt really good to me. I was very confident that I could try to carry this game, but as soon as I started to realize that I was getting low on shells, I started getting a little bit worried. I had a few good shots and some Progettos that were running around the field near my base, but as soon as a VK pushed too aggressively against me, I knew it was already over. I didn't have enough teammates in order to carry, and I was almost out of shells, so I couldn't do it this game. No matter the win, no matter the loss, my mark still went up, and I still felt pretty good. It was tough though, because I felt like I had to fight for every single shot of damage, but hey, damage is damage. We go from a game where I failed to carry and only did 10k damage, to a battle where I put my big boy pants on and went into the fight. I had such an amazing match on Glacier that you wouldn't even believe it. It was so incredibly amazing that I made an entirely separate video just of that battle. You can go watch it here if you want to check it out after this video. Pubs are so unpredictable because half the time people are just... Wow, my penis, it's so small. I have such a small penis. It's not even funny how small. I get depressed every time I look in the mirror how small my wiener is. After 58 hours of playing the 121B and 103 games in the tank, I was at 94.96%, and all I needed was a one good battle to be completely done with the tank. I was feeling so good. I was on a damage high. But the one issue is that whenever you do really good, you get really confident. And getting really confident can sometimes be a really bad thing in World of Tanks, because that means you start getting aggressive. And in this clip, I got way too aggressive on the hill, on Malinovka, and I got dumpy pushed by the entire team. Hey, stop, what is this? Stop! The worst thing you can do when you're 3-marking a tank is 1, getting too overconfident, and 2, playing when your mind is not in the game. It's the biggest recommendation I have to people who are trying to 3-mark tanks is don't play when you're hungry, angry, or sleepy. And at this point, I was absolutely exhausted. So, I walked away and I told myself that I'm going to continue trying the 3-mark after a good night's sleep and a good meal. After my mark going down for a few games, I was able to finally bring it back up to 94%. All I needed was one good match, and I got Minsk. Minsk isn't the greatest map for the 121B, but there's still a versatile map for me being able to use my turret armor and for me to be able to rotate quite quickly. Throughout the entire game, I kept on farming, and I was feeling not necessarily confident, but I was definitely feeling a lot more happy that I could finally get the 3-mark in this battle. I kept on doing damage when people pushed into me, and I was farming into the city as soon as we won the medium tank line. But if you pause right here, this shot on the T-30 is the reason I did not 3-mark this game. If this one shot penned this T-30, I would have been able to win. I would have been able to both win and get my 3-mark. Unfortunately, RNG was not in my favor. And sometimes it is like that. You do an entire battle perfectly, but 1 or 2 shots just don't hit where you need them to hit. And in this case, it was this one specific shot. I end the mark with only 0.03% away from getting the 3-mark. And the next game, I just need to have a slightly good game. Nothing too impressive, just the bare minimum just to get the 3-mark. One battle, 0.03% left to go. All I need is just one good match. Not even good, just barely good. I'll do it either or. And then I get Glacier. Now, Glacier is not a great map for the 121B, and the first thing that went through my head is, oh no. But all I needed was 4.6k damage, and that was it. That was not that hard. For the 121B with its great DPM, that's easy, right? The problem is that I was so panicky and overthinking that at the beginning of the game, I immediately went to the heavy tank lane and started bleeding so much HP than I should have. It was not worth the trades that I was making, and I was doing really bad. I was so focused in my mind about the damage that I wasn't even thinking about the situations that I was being in, because I just wanted to get this mark finished with, and, you know, I got Glacier, so I don't feel too great. But I calmed down a bit. I was like, okay, we gotta get the damage. Stop focusing on just the numbers and focus on the fight. And as soon as my head clicked in, I started making a lot better trades. Started getting a few shots in, started getting more damage in, and I was feeling calmed again. Now, the last game, we took a shot that cost us the 3-mark. But this game, this shot right here on the 140 is what makes the whole game. Last game, we didn't get the 3-mark because of one shot, but this game, because of that one blind shot, we're able to do so much more. Throughout the entire game, I just kept on farming, casual, but I knew that because of that one blind fire, that I was safe. I finally got the 3-mark. After so many hours of grinding, I was hoping to finish this 3-mark in under 100 battles, but sadly, it took me 120. But at the end of the day, I got the 3-mark.
Oh, I saw it! I saw it for one frame! Oh my god, it's it. Oh my god, yes, it's done.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the whole video. I really do appreciate it a lot. Again, if you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. I really do apologize for taking so long for me to get this video out. In the making of this video, I'm currently scheduling a trip to go to Australia, so yeah, I've been extremely busy all the time. And massive thank you to everyone who watched this on Twitch, and even a bigger thank you to Demon, who was the one who edited this video. She did an amazing job. It was absolutely wonderful. So, if you ever do want to check me out on Twitch, again, my link is twitch.tv/Oranjoman. I'm always going to be streaming almost every single day. If you want to see some Australia content as well, might as well hop on there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all stay happy, and rest well. Bye-bye.
I keep on stuttering like I'm little baby man. Ugh, my titties, they cannot be held. Ah.